Church leaders from across the world are at the Vatican for the first day of an unprecedented summit on child sex abuse. It's a global scandal that's rocked the Catholic Church, and while his predecessors have been accused of failing to properly address it, Pope Francis says the Church must take steps to protect its most vulnerable members.
We hear the cry of the little ones who ask for justice. The holy people of God look at us and expect from us not simple and obvious condemnations, but concrete and effective measures.
The Pope's gathered nearly 200 church leaders, Vatican officials and experts, bringing the extent of the abuse to the forefront of church policy after decades of cover-ups.
The wounds of the risen Christ carry the memory of innocent suffering, but they also carry the memory of our weakness and sinfulness.
Tens of thousands of victims who were abused as children have come forward since the 80s, when the sex abuse crisis first came into the media spotlight. Many feel this meeting won't go far enough.
He's mentioned zero tolerance, but then we know he has personally sanctioned the reinstatement of priests or bishops that have abused or covered up. So that's completely contradictory to his expression of concern for the protection of children.
The Pope himself has said too much significance is being given to a meeting that cannot resolve decades of abuse in just 4 days. Regardless, it's seen as a key test of his leadership and could see the tide turn in the way the Church handles abuse.